Right now, how you can protect your family as COVID cases appear to rise here in Wisconsin.
Plus, hear community feedback on a new men's homeless shelter that's about to open up on Madison's east side.
And this morning, we are watching some fog developing, especially to the west in those valleys, the Wisconsin River Valley in particular. But we are looking at more summer-like heat. Temperatures near 80. More coming up.
Good morning and welcome to News 3 Now this morning on this Thursday. I'm Shane Hogan.
I'm Chris Stanford. Kelly Slivka's got your first warn forecast. Okay, weekend almost here. Are things going to cool down for the weekend, or is this warmth going to hang around for us?
Well, the warmth is going to hang on until Saturday. The cool down comes in on Sunday, maybe a day late because fall officially arrives on a Saturday. But it's going to feel like summer now the next couple of days. We just have to deal with what we typically get this time of the year in the fall with the long nights. We get some of that fog developing, and we've got a lot of moisture in the air. You probably noticed that humidity up yesterday, and that's leading to some of that fog right now, mainly off to the west in some of those valleys. Right now, visibility down to 3/4 mile in Lone Rock and 1/4 mile in Boscobel. So it's going to be a warm day. Temperatures approaching 80 today. We are looking at more cloud cover, especially areas to the south and east of Madison, a little bit more sun to the west. Either way, most of us will get very close to 80. Now, we are watching a complex storm system that's just stalling off to our west. Looking at some showers developing this evening, especially areas to the south. As you get toward Janesville, Monroe, toward the Madison area, probably later in the evening hours. This is a slow-moving storm system that will bring us more chances of rain, especially as we go into a Friday night. Or Friday into a Saturday, we're looking at generally quiet conditions. Right now, though, starting out at 62, 63 in Middleton. It's 58 in Brooklyn. So we've got clouds this morning, some of that fog. You're noticing some of this rain trying to spread in toward the Illinois border here at the noon hour. A lot of this will weaken as it moves northward. At 4:30, 5 o'clock, we'll look at cloudy skies and temperatures near 80. A little bit better chance of some rain down there toward Janesville. So mainly in the evening, that's when we're expecting that rain to spread on in. Temperatures in the 60s this morning, quickly warming, though, into the mid-70s by the noon hour. We'll track those rain chances later tonight coming up.
Okay, talk to you then, Kelly. Thank you. New overnight, UW-Madison is prohibiting students from entering one of its buildings. This is all because of a mess that happened last night. UW canceling labs and classes at the Engineering Center's building because of flooding that's now contained. The university says a leak caused it, but they don't know what caused the leak. They're going to continue to update students, faculty, and staff, everyone, on the status of the situation by email. So if this affects you, please keep up with your email this morning.
6:02 now. This is a look at the new design for a new homeless shelter on Madison's east side. It will be located at 1902 Bartillion Drive, just 2 miles away from a temporary shelter near Easttown Mall. Construction is expected to start in the spring, and the building will begin operating by the end of 2025. Right now, people living on the east side and those who are experiencing homelessness are weighing in on the new project.
We see many of them camping along the roads in our area off of Thompson, and that's just not good for them, and it's not good for the residents in the area.
That means that the consciousness is rising about the problem of homelessness.
The project's leaders say the shelter's design is trauma-informed, saying they want to get away from the institutional feeling of a shelter. The building is dark gray with splashes of color and plant growth, which is meant to be calming. Madison first announced the plan for the permanent shelter back in March of 2022.
This morning, Janesville police are looking for a man they say robbed a Janesville business. Take a look and see if you recognize him. Police say that this man here entered the Lions Quick Mart on East Racine. He demanded merchandise and told a worker that he had a gun. He then ran off toward the Rock River. If you recognize him, call Janesville Area Crime Stoppers. That number is 608-756-3636.
The Marquette County Sheriff's Office is investigating a false school shooting threat. The Westfield School District was one of many schools across the country Wednesday that received an internet-based phone call about a possible active shooter. Every Westfield school went on lockdown. The Marquette County Sheriff's Office found no active threats to the district, ending those lockdowns. Again, the Sheriff's Office is still looking into the hoax.
And we have some new details this morning about threats made toward Monona Grove High School. Police say they've arrested a former student for making threats against her school and her family. Police say multiple people reached out with concerns about 18-year-old Emma Hardiman. Hardiman made those threats on social media, authorities say, posting pictures of knives with captions about stabbing her family members and wanting to commit a school shooting. Hardiman allegedly said that she made the threats because she had been bullied. She is charged this morning with making terrorist threats now. Her bond is set at $1,500 and is not allowed at any Monona Grove School District property.
Well, you'll be able to get free at-home COVID tests again soon. The Biden administration is offering 4 kits per household starting September 25th. You can order them at covidtests.gov. This comes as the DHS says wastewater surveillance shows COVID rates are spiking across Wisconsin. Wastewater levels show current rates are the highest they've been since last December.
An update now on the future of the Brewers Stadium. The Republican plan to renovate American Family Field proposes to remove local representation on the board that decides which ballpark projects get approved. Under the bill, the city and county of Milwaukee would not be able to weigh in on how taxpayer money is used for renovations. $200 million of the $600 million taxpayer funding would come from Milwaukee and Milwaukee County. The Brewers would put in $100 million. Senator Tim Carpenter says the team and private businesses should be putting in twice that amount.
I think the Brewers are misreading the situation. I don't want to say arrogant, but they are not hearing what people are saying, that they have to come up with a larger source to help pay for things.
Republicans have argued losing the Brewers to another city would cost the state and economies tens of millions of dollars. Brewers leadership says they have met and will continue to meet with both parties in the legislature to find a bipartisan solution.
Well, a local event is getting national attention. Republican Congressman Tom Tiffany of Minocqua brought up Madison's naked bike ride in a hearing yesterday. House Republicans called the hearing to accuse the Justice Department of favoring the Biden family and targeting Donald Trump. Tiffany used the opportunity at the hearing to ask the U.S. Attorney General about why his department did not investigate the naked bike ride after police received a report that one of the cyclists was a young girl.
It exposed a 10-year-old girl by the race organizer, the bike organizers, to pedaling around Madison, Wisconsin naked. Do you think that's a problem? And why did you not answer our letter from 2 months ago?
It sounds like you're asking about a question about state and local law enforcement. We get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of letters. I'll ask the Office of Legislative Affairs where that letter is.
Madison Police's Special Victims Unit investigated this incident but found it did not break any laws. Madison's naked bike ride is a sanctioned event, and the DOJ cannot intervene in matters of state law.
You're taking a live look at the U.S. Capitol this morning. Senators will be meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky today. The visit comes as President Biden is asking Congress to approve $24 billion in security and humanitarian aid for Ukraine. Republicans and Democrats in the Senate want to continue providing aid to Ukraine, but many Republicans in the House, including Speaker McCarthy, do not. Yesterday, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell used his time on the floor to press for continued aid to Ukraine.
Overnight, the Biden administration announced it's granting nearly 500,000 Venezuelan migrants and the cities they're in temporary relief. For 18 months, people who arrived here by the end of July will be able to live and work in the U.S. legally. Cities across the country are dealing with an influx of people due to an increase in migration. The Biden administration says in addition to this, 800 additional active duty service members are headed to the border, and that the administration is taking steps to increase deportations. Well, at 6:08, we finally got a look at Madison's brand new inclusive playground. The new playground at Oscar Rennebohm Park is designed to accommodate kids with wheelchairs and other disabilities. The playground's named after Jeff Erlanger, a disability rights advocate from Madison who passed away back in 2007 at the age of 36. Jeff's father said the playground reinforces Madison's commitment to being an inclusive community, and Jeff would be thrilled he's continuing to make a difference.
Love to see that. Coming up, how Wisconsin's volleyball stars are prepared for the Big Ten battles this weekend.
And we're live in the 608 this morning at the brand new Timber Hill Winery in Milton. We're getting a sneak peek ahead of their grand opening weekend. Next.
Get 50% off lists during the big fall home sale at Slumberland Furniture and one of our best finance sales of the year. Pay no interest for 3 years. Get this stylish sectional for just $7.99, up to 50% off, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
Bipolar 1, I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
We got help to push back with Lybalvi.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back. Elderly patients with dementia have an increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increased risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slowed or shallow breathing, or feel faint, very dizzy, or confused, or if you have fever, stiff muscles, confusion, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements, which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing or falls.
Are you ready to push back against bipolar 1? Ask your doctor if Lybalvi is right for you.
Your Broadway wish is granted at Disney's Aladdin. Audiences and critics agree Aladdin is fabulous and extravagant. With unforgettable music and sensational dance numbers, it's exactly what you wish for. Get your tickets today and see for yourself the breathtaking spectacle that only Disney can deliver.
At Overture Center, October 10th through 15th. Tickets at overture.org.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Spectrum helps me run all this easily. Work, bust. Treat dispenser, treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-802-4999 or visit spectrum.com today.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
Get 50% off lists during the big fall mattress sale at Slumberland. Incredible deals like a twin mattress for just $99 or our own private brand Slumbercrest as low as $299. Plus Sealy Posturepedic mattresses marked way down, only at Slumberland.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Oh, we got a real treat for you this morning. A local winery in the 608, a winery, is gearing up for a grand reopening this weekend in a brand new space.
That's right. Our Josh Sprider is live there in Milton this morning with a sneak peek. Josh, that place looks awesome.
Hey, Thirsty Thursday, guys. You better believe we're at a winery in Rock County this morning checking out Timber Hill Winery. You'll remember this is a follow-up to an In the 608 we did a couple of years ago, right around the time we actually launched this segment, and now they're finally in their brand new space. Amanda Steffel is with us this morning. Amanda, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Congratulations. This has to feel so amazing.
Thank you. Yes, it's surreal. I can't describe how it feels to be in this space finally.
You know, when you walk into this brand new building on this brand new property, you know, that has to be pretty surreal for you.
Yeah, every day it's like walking into a dream come true.
You know, what were some of the ideas that went into making the space what it is today?
So for me, it was really important to kind of stay on brand and incorporate different things into the architecture of it. So Timber Hill Winery, we had to incorporate in some different wood features, and we definitely have that with the vintage wood and the live edge bar top, and then of course with our logo being deer antlers forming a wine glass, we had to incorporate in some aspects like this gorgeous antler chandelier up here too.
I love it, and we'll see a little bit more when we come up around 6:45 when we can get outside, but where you guys sit with this property is kind of nestled on a nice little acreage here, and you kind of feel like you're out in the sticks a little bit.
Yeah, we actually have 50 acres here, and it's surrounded by woods, and so you really feel like you're just out in the middle of nowhere. Our patio overlooks our vineyard, where we have a couple different grape varietals planted, and so you really can just relax and unwind and enjoy yourself and feel at peace.
You know, as you said, a dream come true for you guys, and this grand opening weekend, you guys are super excited to have folks coming out. What do people need to know for your grand opening?
It's going to be a great time.
Of course.
Of course. We're going to have Wisconsin's Miss Amazing here from 11 to 1. And then we're going to have a trio band performing, Sweet, Sour, and Spicy. We'll be playing from 1 to 3. We'll have a special cocktail. I will definitely be popping some bottles of champagne for the celebration, too.
I love it. We'll have all of that up on channel3000.com. And I've got to show off a cork here. Amanda gave us a cork. It has, I put in the 608 on it. I also have Josh and Mark. Another one of the special things that you have going on here, Amanda, is folks can actually drop the cork in this. And this is going to be pretty amazing to see this fill up.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it full.
It's going to be amazing to be able to have that. Look at that, guys. Here we go. In the 608, we're dropping it in. We've got our Mark. Literally, Josh and Mark on there, guys. Pretty awesome. Amanda, thank you so much for the tour this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you for coming here.
Guys, we'll send it back to you. I tell you what, this is a place to check out if you are in the Milton area, or it is worth the drive to Rock County for sure. Again, come out and check out Timber Hill Winery.
Josh, you got to put Shane and Chris on one of those corks. Put us in there.
We'll bring you guys down so that way you guys can put your own cork. And that time we're actually going to drink an entire bottle, because that was kind of cheating in a way, because we haven't actually cracked open a bottle of wine yet.
Hey,
that sounds good.
What was that drive like this morning? How long is the drive there to Milton from Madison?
Took us about 40 minutes from the west side of Madison, so not too bad at all. An easy drive.
Easy cake. Good stuff.
Totally worth it. Thanks,
Cool
Josh.
space. Don't forget to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. Just reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
All right, it is 6:16 on your Thursday. Kelly Slifka here with your first morning weather. Good morning, Kelly.
Yeah, good morning, guys. We are looking at some mild temperatures, definitely feeling like summer. A lot of great activities to do outside today. Mainly dry most of today. In fact, we're going to feel like we would typically feel in the middle part of August, maybe temperatures near 80 this afternoon. We'll see a mix of clouds and sun. We do have some clouds right now, but a little bit of sun breaking through. Now, we do have some rain chances. This is a very complex system. It's really hard to time these, but right now in the near term, it looks like the better chances of rain will come in later this evening, especially areas to the south of Madison, going into the overnight period. As far as the rainfall amounts, maybe a quarter to a half of an inch, heavier amounts to the south. We'll talk more about that coming up. But also we'll look at a break of rain. It looks like mainly tomorrow afternoon going into tomorrow night, and then more chance of rain developing Saturday night, Sunday, into a Monday. So very slow-moving storm system, very complex system with it. Now this morning, if you are traveling to the west of Madison, we don't have the fog here in the Dane County area, but once you get towards some of those river valleys to the west, especially the Wisconsin River Valley, likely to encounter some of that fog. Visibilities down as low as a quarter of a mile right now in Boscobel. There's the storm system to our south. Right now, it's spreading rain across Peoria, trying to go toward Rockford, but a lot of that is weakening as it's headed toward the Wisconsin border there with Illinois, but we can't rule out some of those showers rolling in going into the evening hours. Expecting a high of 80. The average now is 71. You can see the clouds on our sky cam there. So the chance of rain do ramp up tonight. That's a pretty decent shot of seeing some rain. It's not going to rain the entire night, but we will see some showers rolling in, especially as we get toward later this evening through the overnight period into mainly tomorrow morning. Now, it looks like tomorrow night we've got the Luke Bryan concert in town in Brooklyn. It looks like it'll be dry. Can't rule out that the cornfield won't be a little bit muddy, but looking at generally dry conditions, better chance of rain developing Sunday night going into Monday. Temperatures right now 62 in Madison, 58 in Lone Rock, 63 in Janesville. Across Dane County, we're all in the low 60s, so it is a mild start to the morning. So clouds this morning. See some of these showers trying to spread into Monroe, Janesville area throughout the afternoon. Those will be pretty isolated. I don't expect much, but maybe a sprinkle or two as temperatures get close to 80. Better chance of rain rolling in later this evening in the Madison area, well after dark. That'll continue on and off through the overnight period tomorrow morning. And then it looks like a lot of this is going to lift to our north tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Maybe an isolated shower, but in general, it looks like Friday evening should be quiet. So 80 today with that chance of rain later tonight going into tomorrow morning. A dry Saturday, the first official day of fall. Definitely going to feel like it with more rain showers on Sunday and Monday of next week.
Well, News 3 Now's Coats for Kids campaign is back this year. We are partnering with the Boys and Girls Club, trying to get 5,000 kids-size winter coats. You can help by dropping off new or gently used kids' coats at any Clinky Cleaners location through October 7th. We're also accepting hats, gloves, anything to keep kids warm in the winter. So let's take a look at how many coats we've already received. That is 1,050. Thank you to everyone who has donated so far. If you don't have a coat to give and you would still like to, you can visit our Amazon wish list up on our website.
Wisconsin volleyball had a brutal non-conference schedule. 5 of their 9 matches were against teams ranked in the top 25, but that didn't faze Kelly Sheffield's squad. They won everywhere they played. Now it's out of Big Ten play for the reigning defending conference champs, which starts Friday with a trip to Northwestern. And after such a tough non-con slate, this group feels ready for the nightly battles in the Big Ten.
Every time that you can kind of grind and stay together and find ways to win, I think your team can kind of grow from that. And, you know, it's especially the tougher the teams are, the more opportunity there is to learn about yourselves.
We're just excited to keep going here. I mean, it's great to be where we're at right now, but that's not the end of the season, and we have so much more room to grow, so we try to focus on ourselves rather than numbers and different records and all of that. So going into Big Ten, it's a fresh start.
With the non-conference part of Luke Fickell's squad schedule over, it's on to conference play, and the road to a Big Ten West title for Wisconsin begins in West Lafayette against Purdue. The Badgers have owned the Boilermakers. UW's won 16 straight in the series and hasn't lost at Ross-Ade Stadium since 1997. And Big Ten play, remember, is different. There's more intensity and more at stake, and this group can't wait to kick off the conference season.
Big Ten play, it just means more. I think the guys are definitely excited. You know, definitely there's some transfers like who haven't played in the Big Ten before, and I'm excited for them to get a taste of Big Ten football.
But yeah, we've been ready. You know, that's what you look forward to. You know, obviously it's kind of the start of what we're trying to do, and that's play for a championship. So this week, you know, our first Big Ten game, it'll be a good test for us. I know we're excited.
Game 3 of 4 for the Brewers in St. Louis, and the crew was loving the long ball. First inning, 2 on for Josh Donaldson, and 3 gone. The 3-run bomb to left puts Milwaukee up 3-0. 9th inning now, it's 5-2, and Tyrone Taylor blasts his second solo shot of the night. Brewers get the win, 8-2, the final. And that's it for Morning Sports. Have a great day.
Thanks, Zach. We're back after this.
Your digital source for local news and info for 25 years. Channel 3000.
Don't miss the spectacular September savings at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save $1,500 instantly on this LG refrigerator. This Maytag laundry pair is now just $26 a month and 6 years special financing with no money down at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley.
We're doing everything we can to reduce our carbon footprint.
We are 100% employee owned.
We are Barnes.
We know that a healthy green lawn is top of mind this time of year. Go with the Barnes 4-Step Lawn Care Program by scheduling a free consult with a licensed lawn care professional. Welcome to Barnesville. From planting to tree and shrub pruning, seeding to sodding, mowing to mulching, and everything in between. Discover the Barnes difference. Get started at barnesinc.net.
Precision is very proud of our 5-star reviews. I do everything I can to go above and beyond for repairs. No, I'm not an actor. I'm a garage door tech. That's what I do here at Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Special report.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with the fastest wireless speeds. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
Need help turning your house into the home you love? We're celebrating you with a customer appreciation sale through September 30th, so you can find the perfect hardwood carpet and tile at a price you'll love. H&R Carpets and Flooring, Wanakee.
Don't miss the spectacular September savings at Ashley. Everything is on sale with discounts up to 75% off. Save on sofas, sectionals, bedroom sets, and more. Plus, fast free delivery on in-stock items. All at Ashley.
What's trending this morning, Shane?
All right, well, another AI story here. So a couple of famous authors, a group of about 17 of them, are suing OpenAI, which of course has ChatGPT involved, for copyright infringement, because these authors are saying that OpenAI is using their stuff without giving them credit, and they could profit off of it. Another AI issue here, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the crux of the actors and the writers' strike. It's this, yeah. All right, we're back after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are fresh Hy-Vee chicken breasts, just $1.88 a pound. Jack's Pizza, just $2.77. And Hy-Vee chili style or kidney beans, 2 for just 98 cents. Only at Hy-Vee.
The Volkswagen Taos. German engineering everyone can get into. Visit your Volkswagen dealer today and get 3.9% APR financing for 72 months on all new 2023 SUVs.
Cobison Buses, now hiring.
I'm Dina Noland. I drive for Cobison Buses. Working with Cobison, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. First day of school for my son, the fact that I get to bring him there and I can just park my bus right on the side and walk in. They don't mind that. They want you to be there for your family.
I've always enjoyed working with kids. The opportunity to transport them in a bus, I enjoy doing it.
Visit Cobison.com to apply.
You wash your cars and clothes and canines. You wash your cars and clothes and canines. You wash your cars and clothes and canines. At the Magic Wash. At the Magic Wash. Whoa.
Who's always behind the scenes helping make safe, regulated childcare possible in Wisconsin? DCF. We're your trusted source in support of quality childcare. Learn more at qualitychildcare.wi.gov.
I'm the one and only Spider-Man. At least that's what I thought.
Remember, what makes you different is what makes you Spider-Man.
At Overture Center, October 4th. Tickets at overture.org.
Wisconsinites elected Justice Janet Protasewicz to protect our democracy. Now some extremist Republicans are threatening to unconstitutionally impeach her before she even rules on a case. To overturn an election Wisconsinites already decided, instead of fixing issues voters care about. Radical Republicans want to overturn elections and ignore what really matters. Tell your state legislator to respect Wisconsin voters and oppose this unconstitutional impeachment.
Intuitive sit to start in the all-electric ID4. It's the little things. It's a VW. Lease the 2023 all-electric ID4 Pro for just $319 a month after an EV lease bonus and customer bonus.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are 6-pack Pepsi products, just $2.99 each when you buy 4. Cheez-It crackers, just $2.48. And Colorado peaches, just $1.88 a pound. Only at Hy-Vee.
Right now, a session shorter than a minute. What's next for the future of childcare in Wisconsin?
Plus, an alder is trying to push Madison's buildings to be higher, the law in place and their reason for the change.
And looking outside this morning, some of you may see a little bit of fog out there. Isn't that right, Kelly?
Yeah, we do have some fog that's been developing off to the west, but it's definitely going to feel like summer today as temperatures approach 80. We do have some rain chances rolling our way tonight. We'll detail that coming up.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Shane Hogan.
Kelly Slifka, all right, a little bit of fog out there because, mild again this morning. We're not going to have too many more of these mornings.
You can feel that humidity out there.
Yeah,
Shane had to turn on his AC yesterday. So may have to keep that on if you can't bear it. But anyway, we are talking about some warm temperatures near 80 again today. Looks like that'll be the trend going into the upcoming weekend. Also, we have chances of rain. This is a very complex storm system that's just stalling off to our west. It's sending bursts of energy our way. Looks like later this evening, we'll time this out coming up. But also, this storm system will bring us another opportunity of some rain, especially developing later Saturday night into a Sunday. We will get breaks, it looks like, mainly tomorrow afternoon into Saturday. That looks to be some dry weather for us. Now, as we were talking about, some fog has developed. Very much confined to the Wisconsin River Valley, some of these low-lying spots out to the west in between those hills. Right now in Madison, we're not really seeing that fog, just a little bit of moisture out there. It's mild, 62 in Madison, 61 in Windsor, Middleton at 63, and Verona waking up to 62 degrees. So a mild start to the morning. We'll have some clouds this morning, trying to break up a little bit this afternoon. Looking at our future track, there's a system down to our south. A lot of this shower activity as it tries to spread to the north weakens, but down toward Monroe, Janesville, can't rule out an isolated shower just about at any time. It's going to be light. Amounts are going to be trace amounts, maybe upwards of 1/10 of an inch this afternoon, but the better chances will roll in tonight. Otherwise, we'll look at the mix of clouds and sun today. Temperatures getting close to 80. We'll track those rain chances tonight and see how much rain we can expect going over the next 24 hours, coming up in about 15 minutes.
Talk to you then, Kelly. Now to our breaking news of the morning. It comes from the UW-Madison campus. Flooding in the Engineering Center's building, canceling classes and labs for today. Late last night, UW officials reported the building was closed and entry was prohibited. The cause of the flooding unknown. Several areas are affected. However, the leak has been stopped. Crews now are left to clean up the mess. Students with classes in this building should check their emails for updates on projects and classes. As far as staff goes, University says wait for instructions on when and how to safely enter the building.
Well, 53 seconds. That's how long the special session on childcare at the Capitol lasted until it was put on pause yesterday. Governor Tony Evers called the session to find a solution to funding the state's childcare crisis. That special session is still technically open, though, meaning the legislature will still consider the governor's $365 million childcare package. Republicans have previously proposed bills to change regulation, which they say would alleviate some of the issues childcare providers are facing.
New this morning, a bipartisan group of lawmakers in the state are proposing ranked choice voting and top 5 primaries. Now, in this new bill, U.S. House and Senate candidates would compete in a single statewide primary. It's all Senate candidates and all House candidates, regardless of their party. And those who finish in the top 5 would then go on to the general election. Then voters would rank their candidates by preference, and the majority winner would claim the seat. Proponents say the system would decrease polarization in politics. Skeptics say it's too complicated and could be abused by voters who want to game the system.
A law nearly 60 years old meant to preserve Madison's skyline is being challenged by a city alder. District 8 Alder MGR Govindarajan wants to get rid of a city ordinance from 1966. Under the ordinance, no building within a mile of the Capitol can exceed its height, which is 284 feet. The issue, Govindarajan says, is it's affecting housing here in Madison. He is now in the process of discussing what decisions can be made to increase those building heights and housing here in the city.
Some new information now. Madison police are searching for a man who they say attacked another man who was walking home from a bus stop. Police say it happened Tuesday around 5 o'clock on Milwaukee Street, north of Reston Heights Park. Officers added that the two men do know each other. Officers have yet to arrest anyone.
A Tennessee man accused of using his cell phone to film people in the bathroom during the CrossFit Games is pleading not guilty to a felony charge. Officers arrested 44-year-old Ty Tran last month after receiving a complaint of a man recording video inside the bathrooms. When authorities checked Tran's phone, they reportedly found multiple videos of men in the bathroom urinating. Tran pleaded not guilty to a felony count of possessing an intimate representation without consent.
You have a chance to weigh in on a state construction project that would improve Highway 188 east of Sauk City. The DOT is looking to resurface the road from US 12 to Highway 60, replace culverts, and realign the intersection at Inammer Road. The meeting is going to be from 5 to 6:30 October 4th at Roxbury Town Hall in Sauk City. Property owners who live along the road are encouraged to attend.
6:35, this story might make you a little hungry this morning. If you're attending Sunday's Packers home opener, these are just some of the new concession items that you'll find at Lambeau. Mozzarella stick, grilled cheese, garlic knots, and hot honey chicken tenders are just 3 of nearly a dozen new menu items available during Packer games this year. And of course, since we're in Wisconsin, how about the special teams brat? Well, we'll let the executive chef at Lambeau explain what that's topped with.
We always try to come up with a nice new brat, so we have the special teams brat with the Coca-Cola caramelized onions, sauerkraut, bacon, and barbecue aioli.
You can sign me up for that. That brat is served on a pretzel bun. Fans will get their first taste of these new items Sunday when Green Bay has their home opener against the New Orleans Saints. Kickoff set for noon. And Senator Tammy Baldwin is proposing legislation that would allow all Wisconsinites the ability to watch the Packers play. Right now, there are 13 counties assigned to Minnesota or Michigan TV markets. Roughly 400,000 people get Vikings or Lions games if kickoff is at the same time and on the same network as the Packers. Well, that situation is going to happen on Sunday when all 3 teams kick off at noon and are broadcasted on Fox. The Go Pack Go Act would require television providers to give Wisconsin customers access to channels in Wisconsin media markets.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, our Coats for Kids campaign is going on, and we could sure use your help, folks. We're partnering up with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County, trying to get 5,000 kid-sized winter coats. We've got about 1,000 of them so far, so we have a ways to go, and that's where you come in. If you have a donation, please drop it off at any Clinky Cleaners location. And if you don't have one to donate, you can always go to our Amazon wish list. Find a link by going to channel3000.com.
All right, check this out. The federal government is releasing songs about public safety for young adults. The Consumer Product Safety Commission calls this album We're Safety Now, Haven't We? Some of the songs include messages about wearing a helmet and putting your phone away while driving. Take a listen.
When you're in the streets, take caution. Protect your neck and your noggin. When you're in Ooh, we need to dance these flames in water.
Don't forget, push your limits. Don't forget, stay safe.
Catchy, right?
It's something.
It is something. Well, this album can be found on the Consumer Product Safety Commission website and YouTube page. The songs may be on Spotify and Apple Music soon as well.
Gets your attention. It's about the message, though, right? It's all about the message.
Sure it is.
Coming up after the break, federal agencies are urging Americans to get an updated COVID-19 vaccine, but supply issues are slowing things down.
And it is a very mild start to our Thursday morning. We do have some fog developing, and we'll also take a look at some rain chances later tonight. More in the first warning forecast.
Plus, we're in the 608 this morning checking out the brand new Timber Hill Winery in Milton. Come along with us for a sneak peek ahead of their grand opening weekend. We're back live in the 608 next.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
Elevate your savings at the Century House. Right now, buy stressless recliners, sofas, and office chairs and earn up to $1,500 credit toward the purchase of additional stressless furniture. Or receive $400 off the purchase of any stressless signature base or cross-base recliner and ottoman. Don't wait. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
The Chevy RS family of SUVs has it all. Whether you want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen on the Chevy Blazer or extra peace of mind with Chevy Safety Assist standard on the 2023 Chevy family of SUVs. So take your pick. The choice is yours. Get 2.1% financing on select popular Chevy SUVs when you finance with GM Financial, plus make no monthly payments for 90 days. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
I know what it's like to perform through pain. If you're like me, one of the millions suffering from pain caused by migraine, Nurtec ODT may help. It's the only medication that can treat a migraine when it strikes and prevent migraine attacks. Treat and prevent all in one.
Don't take if allergic to Nurtec. Allergic reactions can occur even days after using. Most common side effects were nausea, indigestion, and stomach pain.
We're in this together. Talk to a doctor about Nurtec ODT.
Get 11% off everything now at Menards. Check out our lighting showroom and update your home with a new look. Patriot Lighting is available in so many unique styles and finishes, you're sure to find a look that's right for you. With more than 300 stock lights priced under $100. Pick up this Sage Indoor Wall Light for $19.97 after 11% rebate. Visit our lighting showroom or check out all our lighting options on Menards.com.
Save big money at Menards.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
We want to make sure every child in Dane County has a warm coat to wear this winter, and we need your help.
Please donate gently used, kid-sized winter coats to any Clinky Cleaners. We'll clean them for free.
And Boys and Girls Clubs of Dane County would give these to kids in need right here where we live.
Don't have a kid's coat to give? Log on to Channel 3000 to make a financial donation. Track our progress on News 3 Now and Magic 98, then donate to Coats for Kids.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
We're back on the Health Watch this morning. The FDA and CDC are urging Americans to get an updated COVID-19 vaccine, but there have been some issues with the supply. Some people trying to follow federal guidance are hitting roadblocks that didn't exist before the government commercialized those vaccines earlier this year. Some pharmacies have run out of doses and had to cancel vaccine appointments, while some patients expecting insurance to fully cover the vaccine appointments have been surprised to learn that they have to pay out of pocket. And the shot is not cheap. It retails for between $100 and $200 with an administration fee.
Senate Republicans are praising a package of abortion-related bills at the state capitol unveiled at a hearing this week. Senator Romaine Quinn, who is spearheading this package, says he wants to remove partisanship from the abortion discussion. Bills in the package would change the definition of abortion so that it doesn't apply to medical procedures aimed at preventing the death of a pregnant person. That package also would bar state and local government employees from providing, promoting, encouraging, referring, training, or be trained to perform abortions while working in an official capacity. On the other side of the coin, though, Senate Minority Leader Melissa Agard says the GOP won't stop until it's against the law to use the word abortion.
It's 6:43. Kelly Slipka's here with your first warm weather on this Thursday. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Nice mild start to our morning. Definitely feeling a little bit of that humidity like we had yesterday afternoon. We're going to feel that again today. Eventually, it's going to lead to some rain. In fact, what we're looking at is some rain spurting in from the south. Now, this computer model has the heaviest rain, inch and a half toward Janesville down there in Rock County. I don't know if it'll be that much, but that looks to be where some of the heavier rains are expected to develop later tonight going into tomorrow morning. So this goes through 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So it looks like the best chance of more substantial rain will be just to the south of Madison, getting closer to the Illinois border. But we can't even rule out 10 to about 1/4 inch of rain here in the Madison area. That's over the next 24 to 36 hours. So we've got temperatures today near 80. You're definitely going to feel like summer again today, just like we did yesterday. But we are talking about that chance of rain developing later tonight, later this evening, going through the overnight period into tomorrow morning. About this time, we'll probably have some wet roads out there. Then I think we'll get a bit of a break going into tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. I know we got Luke Ryan coming into town. It looks like it should be dry. I can't rule out that the fields won't be muddy, but generally dry for the concert. But we do have more chance of rain. It looks like later Saturday night, going into Sunday and even into Monday. What we have to deal with this morning is some fog, especially along the Wisconsin River Valley, some of those valleys out to the west. Visibility is right now in Boscobel and Prairie du Chien down to 1/4 mile. You see this area of rain down to our south. Now, it's running into a more stable atmosphere that we have here in southern Wisconsin. That's why it's having a hard time lifting to the north toward Rockford, even into the Wisconsin-Illinois border. But eventually that will win out and bring us that chance of rain later tonight going into tomorrow. Right now we have a little bit of a clearing in some spots. Temperatures today getting up close to 80. The average is 71. We'll be about 10 degrees shy of that record, which is 90. So just a slim chance of rain this afternoon into the early evening. But as we get toward 10, 11 o'clock in the Madison area, that chance of rain does go up through the overnight period into tomorrow morning. And then it looks like it will be generally dry. Can't rule out an isolated shower tomorrow afternoon into the evening, but generally dry conditions at that point. 62 right now in Madison, 60 in the Dells, 60 in Watertown, 63 in Janesville. Across Dane County, you can feel the humidity out here this morning. It's 61 in Sauk City and also Stoughton. So looking at more clouds this morning, partly to mostly cloudy sky in the afternoon. You see some of these shower chances trying to creep across the Illinois border into southern Wisconsin, Monroe, Janesville. Can't rule out an isolated shower. A little better chance as we go through the evening hours and even into the Madison area, 10, 11 o'clock. Can't rule out some of these showers. Heavier rain staying down the south. But waking up tomorrow morning with some of the rain chances that will impact the travel. But by tomorrow afternoon, I think the chance of rain will start to diminish. First warn forecast, 80 today, 78 tomorrow with that morning rain gradually diminishing in the afternoon into the evening. Generally dry Saturday. Better chance of rain late Saturday night into a Sunday as we cool off into the upper 60s by early next week.
All right. Fall weather eventually going to get here. Summer hanging on, though. Thanks, Kelly. A local winery in the 608. That's right. I Said Winery is gearing up for its grand opening weekend in a brand new space.
That's right. Josh has got a good assignment today, folks. He's live in Milton this morning with a sneak peek. Josh, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, we're in Milton. We're at Timber Hill Winery, and this is an In the 608 follow-up. You'll remember I first featured them a couple of years ago, and now we're back showing off their brand new space, and you are invited to check it out yourself this weekend. And now with daylight this morning, we're able to be outside and actually show you this property a little bit. Amanda Steffel is joining us. Amanda, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Oh, my gosh. So congratulations, because this is quite amazing. I mean, this is a dream come true for you.
It is. And just being out here right now, it's really come to fruition.
You know, talk about this property, because this was something that you purchased a few years ago, and you had this vision, right? And now you turned that vision into reality.
Yeah, so the property is 50 acres in total. It has a lot of woods surrounding it, and so it's really layered, but we planted the vineyard right off of the road, and my plan was for when you drive in through the property, you drive in through the vineyard, and then the building is positioned on the highest point of the property. So it truly is up on a hill now, and we are Timber Hill after all. So the property expands, and we've got lots of room for future plans then too.
Yeah, you're always looking forward, and I just love the look of this place because, and we've been, you know, talking about this all morning, you have that modern but also rustic flair. You have this great big lodge. I mean, this space is beautiful.
Thank you very much.
You know, this is something that is obviously a dream come true. You guys are going to be celebrating year 7 here coming up next month. To think about where you started to where you are now, that has to be very fulfilling.
It's really crazy. I mean, just 7 years ago, I opened the winery, our bar was about the size of our house stand now, our original bar, and we only had 3 tables in our tasting room. It was super small, and then a couple years later we expanded into a little bit bigger space where we had 8 tables, and now I can't even tell you how many tables are here right now.
It's amazing. Yes. Okay, so let's talk grand opening this weekend. Folks are invited to come and check it out for themselves.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fun stuff planned. The day's going to kick off with Wisconsin's Miss Amazing making an appearance from 11 to 1. Then we're going to have a band playing from 1 to 3. We'll have a special cocktail. We're going to be popping lots of bottles of champagne, too.
Oh, it sounds like it's going to be a great weekend. Amanda, congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much for the tour. If you'd like to learn more about Timber Hill Winery, you can go to the story up on channel3000.com. Definitely worth the drive to Milton and Rock County. It took us about 40 minutes from Madison's west side this morning. Well worth the trip here, guys. So it is Thirsty Thursday, after all.
Oh, it looks gorgeous. The space inside, the scenery and the setting outside. Looks like a place to visit there in Milton. Go check it out. Thanks, Josh.
All right, remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out on social media or email him for a chance to be featured.
Coming up in the morning sprint, a traffic alert for that Luke Bryant concert coming tomorrow evening. The closed roads and the detours.
But first, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, let us know so we can share their picture here on The Morning Show.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
It's the Portage Furniture Store's anniversary sale on now with a huge in-stock inventory of top brands for every room in your home with Lazy Boy recliners from $3.99 and always free delivery. The Portage Furniture Store's anniversary sale. Don't miss it.
Mark, a little help here?
Oh, keep it down. The noise is making them angry.
Whoa. Hey, I'm not a beekeeper, but I can replace these windows fast.
Feldco will be here for your home renewal needs. Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free, plus no interest until 2025. And we'll get it done Feldco fast.
Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Bipolar 1, I got help to push back.
I got help to push back.
We got help to push back with Lybalvi.
Once daily prescription Lybalvi is proven to treat manic or mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults to help you push back. Elderly patients with dementia have an increased risk of death or stroke. Do not take Lybalvi if you are taking opioids or are in opioid withdrawal. The samidorphan in Lybalvi can cause severe opioid withdrawal that can lead to hospitalization or increased risk of life-threatening overdose. Get emergency help if you have trouble breathing, become very drowsy with slowed or shallow breathing, or feel faint, very dizzy, or confused. Or if you have fever, stiff muscles, confusion, rash, swollen glands, or problems with your liver, kidneys, heart, or lungs. Other serious side effects may include high cholesterol, weight gain, potentially fatal high blood sugar, uncontrolled body movements, which may be permanent, dizziness upon standing or falls.
Are you ready to push back against bipolar 1? Ask your doctor if Lybalvi is right for you.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven. Order now at papamurphys.com.
Lots of insurance companies make promises about how much you can save if you switch over to them. Well, here's our promise. With the West Bend policy, you can save everything, every memory, every detail, everything you've worked so hard for. Once it comes time to actually make a claim, a cheap insurance policy can really cost you. Why not protect everything that matters with a policy from West Bend? Because the worst brings out our best.
Oftentimes, we've heard those ideas of what we cannot do. My Thriving Financial Advisor gave me the tools to say I can.
It's the Portage Furniture Store's anniversary sale on now with a huge in-stock inventory of top brands for every room in your home with custom sofas from $8.99 and always free delivery. The Portage Furniture Store's anniversary sale. Don't miss it.
Watch News 3 Now at 6 with Eric, Charlotte, Gary, and Zach weeknights.
6:53, time for the morning sprint.
Breaking news this morning on the UW-Madison campus. Flooding in the Engineering Center's building is canceling classes and labs that were planned for today. The cause of the flooding is unknown, but several areas have been affected. However, the leak has been stopped and crews are cleaning this morning. Students with classes in this building should check their emails for updates on projects and classes. And the university is asking staff to wait for instructions on when and how to safely enter the building.
The Marquette County Sheriff's Office is investigating a false school shooting threat. The school district of Westfield was one of multiple districts across the country to get an online phone call threat. All Westfield schools then went on lockdown because of this yesterday. The lockdown ended after the Sheriff's Office determined the threat was not credible.
A special session on childcare in Wisconsin put on pause in just under a minute yesterday. That special session is still technically open, though, meaning the legislature will still consider Governor Evers' $365 million childcare package. Republicans have previously proposed bills to change regulation, which they say would alleviate some of the issues childcare providers are facing.
Country star Luke Bryan will be in Brooklyn tomorrow, and you should expect some traffic delays. The concert is at Klondike Farms. All roads in the area are going to be open to traffic, but things will be pretty slow. If you're not attending the concert, you might want to think about using an alternate route or avoid the area.
Some new information this morning. President Biden is canceling nearly $37 million in federal student loan debt. This round is for more than 1,200 borrowers who attended the University of Phoenix. Students eligible for debt relief were enrolled between September 21st, 2012 and December 31st of 2014. This after an investigation found the for-profit school misled students about job prospects.
All right, good morning. 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock as we are watching the fog continue out to the west near the Wisconsin River Valley, some of the other river valleys to the west of Madison. Might see some of that fog. Not too much of a problem, but you can definitely feel the humidity. A mild start to the morning with lower 60s across southern areas of the state. Clouds now breaking up a little bit going into the afternoon as we climb in the mid-70s. Can't rule out an isolated shower creeping across the Illinois border into the Monroe area, Janesville area throughout the afternoon, maybe even in Madison, but most of the day should be dry as we get up close to 80 this afternoon. And we do have a chance of rain later tonight into tomorrow morning mainly. Mainly dry tomorrow afternoon right through Saturday before that rain chance goes up Sunday.
Okay, thanks, Kelly. We're back in 30 minutes.